Daniel Gagos with MealWriterAthletics.com here with head softball coach Corey Lyon. Coach, welcome back. This past weekend, your team went 2-2 against East Central, who at the time was number 2 in the Great American Conference standings. Coming away with the split, how do you feel where your team is after that series with East Central?
You know, we take a lot of good things out of those 4 games with East Central. You know, it's a situation where you're on the road at a team that's a good team, a top team in your conference, and you know, we lost a close one in game 1. You know, gave up a 3-run lead in the 7th. You know, 2 outs, losing on a walk-off is pretty tough. But I was very proud of our team, the way that they responded. You know, we responded to that by, you know, run ruling, you know, putting up 11 runs on them in 5 innings in game 2, and I think that really kind of shows the resilience that our team has. We were in every single game. You know, won a close game in extra innings in game 1 on day 2, and you know, whereas right there we had the tying runs on base in game 4, and you know, got down early and battled back, and you know, all you can ask for in a game like that is an opportunity to win. And right now, you know, even in the games that we're not winning, we are doing that. You know, I can't remember a game that we've played in the last couple months where we didn't, you know, have the tying run or the winning run or on base with an opportunity to get that hit. And so, you know, I think as long as we keep giving ourselves a chance, good things are going to happen. And you know, hey, it would have been, you know, it was one of those where we you know, could have won 4, probably should have won 3, needed to win 2 and walked away with 2, and I feel real good about that. I feel like our team is in a good place. I feel like we are getting a lot of contributions from a lot of different kids, and some kids are really stepping up, and it's exciting to see.
You know, speaking of that last statement you just made, over the last 10 games, the middle of your lineup has really showed its power potential. Sarah Higginbotham and Kelsey Garza, those two have combined for 7 home runs and 23 RBIs over the last 10 games. How important has it been that you have gotten this production from them, and how important will it be moving forward to continue that?
Well, you know, the middle of your lineup, that's what you want, production out of the middle of the lineup. You know, if things are working right and it's going like it's supposed to, the top of the lineup is getting on and getting themselves into scoring position, and then the middle of your lineup is driving in runs. And you know, what's really nice about that is, you know, those 2 kids, as good as softball players as they are, they're better kids. You know, they're better young women, and so it's awesome to see them having the kind of seasons that they've had or that they're having. And you know, it's a huge part of our team, and it's a huge part of what we need to do in order to be successful going forward. You know, we rely pretty heavily on those 2 to drive in runs and to get us going and do things. And you know, I think one of the things about it is, you know, they're having good seasons, and you know, you've got Kelsey having the year that she's having because of Sarah. And then, you know, Kelsey being able to have the year that she's having because of the girls behind her. You know, Darian Harris has really stepped it up. Lauren Witzke, Brittany Wood, those 3 have really stepped it up and contributed to protect both Kelsey and Sarah in the lineup. And then, you know, at the top of the lineup, you know, Courtney Johnson stepped in last weekend and went 500 or so on the weekend, hit 2 home runs. And, you know, when you've got kids like that are willing to step in and contribute, it helps protect those, you know, those 2 in the lineup, and makes people have to pitch to them. And when teams have to pitch to them, I like our chances.
All right, and looking ahead, Coach, you guys got another long road trip ahead of you this weekend, and it's also another opportunity to play a team that's ahead of you in the standings. With that in mind, what will be the focus this weekend? Well,
you know, we're going to focus on us. You know, that's the main thing right now is, you know, we're going to do us, and we're going to make sure that we are playing our game of softball. I feel like we have a very good understanding right now of what we need to do in order to be successful. And you know, it is a long road trip. You know, we're going to spend a lot of time on the bus this next 3 or 4 days. And but the thing that I don't worry about, you know, this team gets along so well, and this team has such great chemistry that it's one of those things that I don't think that the bus ride, I don't think that the long trip hurts us. You know, it's an opportunity for us to go out there and once again, and I say it kind of every week, but it's an opportunity for us to go out there and see where we're at, and to kind of help improve improve our standing in the conference. We feel like we are a we feel like we're a top tier team in our conference. We've competed very well with the teams in the top half of the conference, and so we feel like it's another opportunity for us to kind of stake our claim as far as that, and to try to improve position, and try to improve seeding position for the conference tournament, and that's really what we're working for right now.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time. Head softball coach Corey Lyon. Best of luck this weekend, Coach.
Appreciate it, Dan.